Hi, Vinyl community. Good evening. It's Rob back for another video. This is a celebration for Edwin, the pretty green vinyl guy. Edwin's just reached, I believe, surpassed his 1,000 subscribers, which is a pretty monumental feat. There's been a lot of people recently getting to 500 subscribers, which is amazing in itself. Doubling that up to 1,000 is incredible, really. So yeah, very very well done, Edwin. So obviously Edwin's a Canadian guy, um, and very very eclectic taste in music. A bit like my good self, he shows a lot of interesting stuff. Very wide range of music. You know, when you watch his videos, you never know what you're going to get, which is always makes things interesting. And he's usually got a few anecdotes and stories to tell along the way, which again, you know, keeps things interesting. So yeah, very well deserved, Edwin. But yeah, so I thought I'd jump on the contest and answer the 10 questions that he's put to us. Okay. So what we got here? So the first question is a song that makes you cry. Yeah. This one is usually one that can get the old tears going. This is the wonderful Nat King Cole, and the song that I'm referring to here is the amazing Nature Boy, which is that's just a phenomenal song, written by a guy by the name of Eden Arbez, or Abe Abez, I think. I'm not quite sure how it's pronounced. It was written in it was a hit for Nat King Cole in 1948, I think. So obviously going back a bit, but yeah, I mean, it's just a hauntingly beautiful song, with the sort of, the melody line. The melody is just out of this world. Um, just Nat's. I mean, I've heard various versions of it. It's been covered by quite a few artists, but none as for me, the Nat King Cole version is the definitive version of it. The emotion and the connection that he's clearly got with the song just comes over. It's just full of gravitas and really, really just emotional song. Amazing. My mum is a big Nat King Cole fan. She's sung in choirs and things over the years. She's got a pretty good voice, and she's I've heard her sing Nature Boy a cappella, and yeah, it's pretty moving. So that's definitely a song that can get me going anyway. So Nature Boy by Nat King Cole. Okay. Number 2, name a song with a place in the title. I've gone for Bob Dylan, and the song is Mozambique, which is the third track on side 1 of The Wonderful Desire. And yeah, I've got a lot of affection for this song. My brother and I used to busk it a lot back in the day, and because of the feel of the lyrics and the nature of the lyrics, it's very much about when it's sort of about lying next to her by the ocean, reaching out, touching her hand, and that magic in a magical land. Those lyrics just very much remind me of my days of going to the beaches in Pelikas in the summer, which is an island on Corfu. and yeah, it's just really reminds me of those wonderful carefree carefree days of my youth. And so yeah, I really enjoy listening to that. And yeah, that's a great one. Okay, name song with a color in the title. Okay, yeah, first one that came to mind was Nick Drake and Pink Moon. Um, yeah, I mean the title song for me is probably it's one of the most actually upbeat songs on this album, because there's not an awful lot of joy here to be had, but it's a hauntingly beautiful album. A lot of you are aware, um, but yeah, so that's my choice um, for color in the title. It's Nick Drake and Pink Moon. Okay, a song you'd like to see made into a movie. Okay, yeah, I think it's got to be this. This is uh, ABC's magnum opus, the debut album Lexicon of Love. Fabulous, fabulous record. One of my favourite albums of the 80s, hands down. And certainly they never came anywhere close to this, in my opinion. This is just a magnificent pop record. And yeah, any one of any of the songs on this album could be construed as cinematic in a visual way. You know, you can. I mean, obviously there were very lavish videos that were made to the singles at the time, which sort of allude to to them being in a movie setting. But yeah, I mean, just the lyric, Martin Fry's lyrics of kind of unassailable love, and love that's kind of out of reach. Just sort of the tragedy of trying to fall in love and all the pitfalls that go with it and everything. Um, Certainly resonated with me anyway over the years. And yeah, there's definitely a movie in it somewhere. I wouldn't be the one to script write or do the screen the screen writing for it, but I'm sure there's plenty of material there for anybody to have a go at that. Okay, where are we? Song number 5: a song that you would play to a friend that has never heard your artist. Okay, I'd probably pick this one. This is Roy Harper, and I'm going to go for the song "Another Day." "Another Day" it's just a beautiful, beautiful ballad by Roy Harper. Roy Harper, obviously, he's known for his poetic lyrics and particularly his excellent guitar playing skills. And this is a kind of guitar light song, or certainly the studio version of it is. It's got this wonderful kind of Baroque arrangement on it, um, you know, and yeah, the kettle's on, the sun is gone. It's just another day, you know. But it's just beautifully just lilting, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful ballad. He could write these incredibly poignant love songs, as well as kind of big political statements and comments that he would often make. But yeah, yeah, I'd play that to somebody who's never heard Roy Harper, to give them just a taste of the depth of his songwriting ability. And I mean, I heard that song and I just got it straight away, because it is so poignant and beautiful, and quite simple with the arrangement, even though it's kind of got a sort of Baroque arrangement to it. Yeah, so I'd go for that one. Okay, name a song with the name of a boy or girl in the title. Okay, I'd probably go for this. This is the wonderful Tusk album by Fleetwood Mac, hands down my favourite album from the Bucking Mix era of Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, and obviously the song I'd be referring to here would be Sarah, last song on side one. Amazing song. Just Stevie Nicks at her most sort of transcendently beautiful. Amazing. Love that song. And it just gets better and better every time you play it, or every time I play it anyway. So yeah, that's Sarah from Tusk. Okay. A song you would love to hear live. Okay. I really, as I've mentioned on previous videos, I have a deep love and respect for this guitarist and this artist. His stuff is magnificent, and yeah, just absolutely timeless. And I'm gutted that he died before I had an opportunity to see him live. This is Bertie Jansch, or Jansch, as I believe it's supposed to be pronounced. And the song that I would of all his songs probably, and I'd love to have seen him live, and I'm sure I would have enjoyed anything that he would have performed. But I think the song would be Needle of Death, which I guess is the similar in feel to Needle and the Damage Done by Neil Young. It's got a definite obviously it's a tribute to a friend who died of drug overdose and heroin in this case, and just one of the most powerful songs I've ever heard in my life. Just incredible. I remember I heard it on a compilation years ago, before I even started collecting Bert Jansch's albums, and it just absolutely just stopped me dead in my tracks. I just had to play it over and over again. It's not an easy song to listen to, but it is just so poignantly beautiful, and the lyric, and when you know what it's about as well, it just adds to the poignancy of it as well. And of course his guitar playing is just sublime to accompany it. So yeah, I would have dearly have loved to have seen Bert perform that live, and have that experience live. Just must have been, for anyone who saw that, incredible. Okay. First song you remember dancing to? I try to forget any instances where I've been dancing. I'm 6'4", and I'm very gawky. I'm not in the least bit. I'm not in the least bit aesthetically pleasing when I'm moving on a dance floor. And yeah, I guess particularly for people who are tall, you're very aware of your own height, and the fact that you kind of naturally standing out in a crowd. It's very difficult to hide. I think I've gone on about this on a previous video, so I'm not going to elaborate. But yeah, it was, I don't know, probably when I was about 11 years old, maybe at a birthday party dancing to something like YMCA, YMCA. Probably, I don't know, but yeah. So I'll go for YMCA Village People. I don't know. There you go. Okay. Ooh, that's a deep one. The song that you would want played at your funeral. I suppose anybody can play whatever they like at my funeral. I'm not going to be aware of it. But yeah, I mean, I have. I suppose I've given this thought occasionally. I've thought about this, and I guess I guess probably the most likely candidate for me would be this. This is Queen's wonderful Sheer Heart Attack album, and the last song on side 2, which is my favourite all-time song by Queen, and it's In the Lap of the Gods Revisited, and it's just I don't know, it's that whole sense of finality. It's the last song on the album, and it's just such a perfect way to end what for me is a perfect album. Anyway, but yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just that lyric. It's in the lap of the gods. That's life for you, isn't it? Um, and the more I thought about it, the more I kind of thought, well, what's the point of worrying about dying and death or whatever? It's like there's a kind of nature of all things, as there's an inevitability, and there's not really an awful lot that you can do about it. So everything falls into kind of serendipity or lucky chance, and yeah, you've got a sort of mantra mandate like that. Life becomes a bit more bearable. You can just like not worry about things, and what is to be, etc. But there you go. So and it's very grandiose. It's Queen at their at their most grandiose. So it's got the harmonies. It's got the big the big ending, the whoa whoa la la las, and that big explosion at the end, which is again that kind of final, coup d'etat. It's the end, and so yeah. Anyway, I've said more than enough. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. So that's my 10 answers. So very well done again, Edwin. Good luck with everybody, of course, entering into the competition. And yeah, I'll see you all again really soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.